U.S. federal agencies have been using a 35-year-old American surveillance law to secretly track WhatsApp users with no explanation as to why and without knowing who they are targeting. In Ohio, a just-unsealed search warrant reveals that in November 2021, DEA investigators demanded the Facebook-owned messaging company track 7 users based in China and Macau. The warrant reveals that DEA didn't know the identities of any of the targets, but told WhatsApp to monitor the IP addresses and numbers with which the targeted users were communicating, as well as when and how they were using the app. Such surveillance is done using a technology known as a PIN register and under the 1986 PIN Register Act, and don't ask for any message content, which WhatsApp couldn't provide anyway, as it is end-to-end encrypted. As Forbes previously reported, over at least the last 2 years, law enforcement in the U.S. has repeatedly ordered WhatsApp and other tech companies to install these PIN registers without showing any probable cause. As in most previous cases, the government order to trace Chinese users came with the statement that the Justice Department only needed to provide 3 elements to justify tracking of WhatsApp users. They include, the identity of the attorney or the law enforcement officer making the application, the identity of the agency making the application, and a certification from the applicant that the information likely to be obtained is relevant to an ongoing criminal investigation being conducted by. The latest case shows that America's unexplained snooping has a global reach, far beyond domestic WhatsApp users and those in neighboring countries, affecting foreign targets whose identities the government does not know. According to another search warrant unearthed by Forbes, one previous case in Ohio saw another 7 WhatsApp users targeted, 3 in the U.S., 4 in Mexico. For each, the U.S. either knew the alias or the real name of the user. As the Chinese WhatsApp numbers were published unredacted in the search warrant, Forbes was able to find indications that the DEA was seeking to carry out surveillance on Chinese individuals and entities shipping opioids on the web and over encrypted apps. One number was included as a contact in a comment from 2020 on a blog post, offering shipment of pharmaceutical products, providing an email containing the domain of what appears to be a Chinese company.